What's up, y'all? It's Malik Sproul from Kvpitol, and I'm in here kicking it with Home of the Hustlers. K.A. been, many people don't even know this, but K.A. been around for a good 5-6 years, for real. It's crazy because I started off posting flipograms. You know what I'm saying? You remember the little flipogram videos? I was posting them joints with a bunch of graphic designs I was doing. You feel what I'm saying? Because I had got this iMac, and like I was like 10. You feel what I'm saying? My pops used to work over at NSU, and he knew somebody. He got the plug on the free joint. You feel me? So I got it with the Photoshop and the Illustrator on it. You feel what I'm saying? So I just basically started experimenting it, taught myself Photoshop, Illustrator, started doing the graphics. From there, K.A. just pretty much sprung up as a graphic design business. Then I started reaching into other lanes too. Shit, follow dreams for K.A. I'm trying to be doing like big collabs, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like big collabs with like Nike, you feel what I'm saying? Adidas, you know what I mean? Supreme, I mean, of course, everybody likes Supreme, you feel me? And then even local brands out here. I've been with what, you know what I'm saying, Pace's doing over there. I've been with what All Might doing over there. You feel what I'm saying? It's a few other people too. I know, you know, Traptastic doing their shirts, you feel what I'm saying? A few other people doing stuff, so. See, I got artists that I like, you feel what I'm saying? I look at their stuff, and I, you know what I'm saying, I really like what they do. But growing up, I didn't really have like an artist that I, you know what I'm saying, will always be like, I want to aspire to be like this dude, you feel what I'm saying? Or nothing, like I kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's more so like I jump around, like in different times in my life, I see different art from different artists. And you know what I'm saying, you might get inspiration, you may or may not, you feel what I'm saying? Favorite piece. Cause I did so much stuff, you feel what I'm saying? I did so much stuff, like, I remember at a point I was dropping something every week. But favorite piece in terms of shoes, I got to say, one of them at least, that them Koi Forces I did.
Yeah.
And then of course, matter of fact, Pass me those Vans, my boy. These Koi Vans I'm doing right now. And for real, I ain't even gonna say this is my favorite. I just wanted to show it to y'all because I got them right here, you feel me? But definitely that Koi, I'm pushing that Koi print real hard, you know what I'm saying? It's my signature print, Koi print. You know, I had to come up with something new. I'm gonna push that real hard, y'all, and keep seeing me using it, you know what I'm saying? It's a little something I just came up with, you know, koi fish, one of my favorite animals, you know what I mean? The koi print, basically, like I said, you know what I'm saying, the koi fish is one of my favorite animals, and I like the koi fish. I ain't gonna use it and not know nothing about it, you know what I'm saying? So the koi fish, well, first of all, an original koi fish actually isn't even red and, you know what I'm saying, black and white. It's actually just gray, you know what I'm saying? It's actually selectively bred to be the colors that we see, you know what I'm saying, notarizing our head, you know what I mean? But basically, there's a legend about the koi fish. It's like the koi, you know what I'm saying, they swim in the pond and there's this waterfall. So all the koi try to swim up the waterfall, right? It's basically just talking about, you know what I'm saying, persevering. So these koi fish, they swim up the waterfall or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and none of them can really make it up the waterfall. They all end up falling back. But a few that make it, you feel what I'm saying, the ones that make it to the top, they go and they become a dragon, you feel what I'm saying? So that's just like, you persevere hard, do what you do, you know what I'm saying, work hard at your craft, stay at it, stay consistent, you feel what I'm saying, then you gonna make it to where you need to be at, you feel me? So, well, at least the last drop I just did, the Grandmaster tees, you know what I'm saying, I did a white and a black version of it. You know what I mean? I got some real good feedback on them. You know what I'm saying? They went pretty well. I guess the theme behind that's just like a theme of something that I've always kind of wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a theme of something that I've always kind of been fascinated with. You know what I'm saying? That type of culture. Like, it's just, I don't know, something about it. So that's why I did that, and I knew it was going to be tough. So that's what it is. As far as my next collection, though, this is one for, I mean, it's for the locals, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just for anybody, really, who can, you feel me, like, appreciate what's to come and what's going on, but also can appreciate what already happened. You feel what I'm saying? So the whole slogan for that is long live tradition. It's basically just the old Ties logo, but remade to say KA with the wave and all that, you know what I'm saying? So which is basically like commemorating the old colors. I don't like this gray, teal, and orange or something. You know, we all used to go to the Ties games. We all used to wear all the Ties merch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nostalgia in that, especially with people from the area. So basically, Serene Culture, you feel what I'm saying? It was a show that we did 2 months ago, matter of fact. It was in April. You know what I'm saying? We had it at the VCU Depot up in Richmond. So basically how it came about was, you know, I was in this organization like the year before I had ended up leaving VCU, matter of fact, called Engage the Foundation. And basically, I got real cool with the director. I was the student marketing director of the organization. So I got real cool with the director, Sean Powell. And, you know, we just always was chopping it up about different ideas, that and the third. It got to a point where, you know what I'm saying, he made it so I could have people working under me for work study, you know what I'm saying, under the organization, you know what I'm saying. And then we started throwing out other ideas, and I remember I mentioned I wanted to do a fashion show, you know what I'm saying. So from there, you know what I mean, we kicked boom, 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 you know what I'm saying. And then basically what I did, I just went and I found a team, you feel what I'm saying. Got Blaze, got Justin, got Asia, got Brian, you know what I'm saying. And then what we just did was we just cooked up. We just cooked up, you know what I'm saying. We were so nervous about it, you know what I mean. We had like 20, 30 models. We had artists, we had performances. Yeah, we had 2 artists, you know, from 757, of course, you know. We had my man Vaughn Sensei, you know, he sing, rap, you know, he real talented dude though, man, real talented dude, you know what I'm saying. And then we also had Ty Safari, bro, from Breeze Park, you know, so I heard about bro, I heard of some of their music before, you know what I'm saying. He fell through, you know, so we did that. And people was banging with the music performances though a lot. You know what I'm saying? People was banging with the music performances. So I feel like that was also another important aspect. Just like the dance performance, shout out to Black Ice Dance Crew. Shout out to Brian for getting them on board with it. You know what I'm saying? For also doing their performance. They really showed out as well. Shout out to all the models who did it. You know what I'm saying? All the ones who held it down. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to my team, of course. It was a nice venue at that too. The venue was real dope. It was a sold out show, you know what I'm saying. We had a backdrop, we had art, the sculptures, everything. We had a lot going on, you know, I feel like. So for that to be our first event, you know what I mean, I feel like we did a real thorough job. And we were so stressed about it too, weren't we? We were so stressed about it, like to the point where we had forgot we already had all the logistics straight on the back end already. We were just more so stressed out about the practices, but that's a whole nother story. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it was a real good event, man. What's coming next though, it's on the magnitude that y'all not even really ready for. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all wouldn't even think that we about to kick it up to y'all like this, but I just hope y'all gonna appreciate it, man. So we coming at y'all. The Batman, well really it's more like a thing of like identity, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just basically about me wanting to be recognized for my art rather than my face. People recognize you in this world by your face. You feel what I'm saying? I want people to recognize me by my work. So that's where the bad came from. Batman Adventures. Let me tell y'all, man. I've been working on this project for a minute. Batman Adventures is gonna be a comic book. First of all, it's gonna be, let me rephrase that. It's gonna be a black comic book. You know what I'm saying? A black manga series. You feel me? Merging culture and fashion, merging the two cultures together into one. You know what I'm saying? Like basically what it is Batman, you know what I'm saying? He basically fights evil. You know what I mean? Like he basically fights evil. He's fresh as hell. His clothes and his shoes give him powers. You know what I'm saying? He fights villains. Sometimes they be fresh, sometimes but he always win. You know what I'm saying? Like, so basically it's just, and then even like in the ads I'm gonna do, like I want it to kind of bring you back to like reading old comic books back in the day. Like even the way that I'm doing it, you feel what I'm saying? Like I got little like ads I'm making in there, you know what I'm saying, with the Batman or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Little advertisements that may comment on something like that's applicable to something going on socially right now or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Something that I feel, you know what I'm saying, I should, you know what I'm saying, basically speak on in my art. So, you know what I mean? From that to the way I format it to the look of the front page, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to kind of bring you back to them days, like when we used to real live had comic books, you feel what I'm saying? So that's just what that is. Like I just wanted to be an experience altogether, you know what I'm saying? So, and the fact that it's merging the two aspects of the culture, like I said, which is art and fashion, I feel like that's really gonna be able to connect with a lot of people. You feel what I'm saying? It's a new idea, I feel like, that not a lot of people have really been able to touch on. So you only gonna get as much out of something as what you put into it off rip. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want your shit to pop, you can make it pop. You just gotta go about it the right way. You feel what I'm saying? So that's basically what I'm trying to do with this. Like I really feel like one thing I'm about to focus on a lot, and I have been focusing on a lot lately, is just basically promoting and like promoting my stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like a certain way, marketing my stuff a certain way, marketing myself a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how you bring more people to see what you do. You know what I'm saying? See what you like to do. Be more impressed by what you do. So that's just what I gotta keep doing. Like, I gotta look into every detail. I gotta make sure everything is polished, clean, and cut. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Like, every project I do, I'm gonna put my full creative, you know what I'm saying, my full creative juice into. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'ma just have to go in on everything. So off rip, you're a creative person. What you gonna try to come up in this field is gonna take a minute. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the way you going about becoming a boss is gonna take a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, anything that's substantial has a good foundation. So don't never be ashamed of how long it takes you to gather that foundation before you prepare yourself into the next chapter of basically your brand. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, just always stick to your gut for real. Like, stay true to your ideas, stay true to your creativity. Don't compromise, you know what I'm saying, what you're good at for the opinions of other people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's always supposed to be from here, especially as an artist. You feel what I'm saying? It's always supposed to be from here. You feel me? So you just supposed to put that into every project that you do. You know what I mean? Like, one thing I know for a fact is, when I do something, if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna ask people's opinions about it. You know, I ask you your opinion about it. I ask Bobby's opinion, Tyshawn, you know what I'm saying? Whoever, you know what I'm saying? I ask a few people their opinion about it, and I'll take from it what I can. You feel what I'm saying? But if the idea's already in my head, you might be able to tell me a way to go about it. But if the idea's already in my head, we shooting. And that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's, in a way, I'm getting smart. Like, it's real important to learn how to work smarter, not harder, but it's way more important to learn how that really applies to you and what you do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows the phrase, but when you really learn to apply it to what you do in your everyday life, you feel what I'm saying? You'll start to make every move you make, the magnitude of that move is gonna be way greater. Stay true to your stuff, man. Stay true to your stuff. Don't be out here copying. You feel what I'm saying? We done seen a lot of copying. Don't be out here copying, you know what I'm saying? Just stay original, you know what I'm saying? Stay humble, stay legit, and it'll take you far. And meet the right people, man. It's about who you know, I'm telling you. It's about who you know, man. So, one of my favorite spots to eat at in my city is Wings and Things over there by Jennifer. Some crack. I mean, matter of fact, we can go right now for real if y'all trying to. Y'all trying to slide over there? I'm gonna get honey barbecue. Yeah. Matter of fact, with fries too. So this is my favorite wing spot, you know what I'm saying, in Norfolk. Wings and Things, right here by Jana Shopping Center, Walmart, whatever, you know, come check it out. I'm telling you, yo, the wings, man. I just told them the type of barbecue sauce you would want on your wings, and it never be that for real. It's that crap right there. It's that crap. Lucci from Kvpitol, and I'm signing out. Breathe easy.